Hello, everybody. This is Georgiana and Sarah from Creativity for Kids, and today we're going to do the Big Gem Diamond Painting Kit Magical for back to school. So, Miss Sarah, take it away.
All right, guys, I'm going to open this up and we're going to show you what we got. All right, we're going to pull out all our good stuff. We've got lots of stickers. And then we've got these catchers here as well. We have our instructions. And then we also have our tray with all of our gems. And then the way you're going to hang it when we're all done. So we'll put these aside. And we're going to open up all of our gems. And you only need to put out a couple of each of colors at the beginning, so it makes cleaning up a little bit easier. You don't have to get all of them out unless you feel like going for it. You can do that too. So while I'm getting these gems out, I'm going to look at my stickers and try to figure out which of my favorite picture I want to make as a sticker. There's lots of different colored gems. These all have flat backs, and we're going to use our tool to place them on our stickers. Yeah, lots of different colors. Okay, so now that we have a couple of each, we're going to load up our tool with wax. So you're going to look at the tip of this. Let me see if I can show you better, but the tip of this has like a little indentation in it, and we're going to go ahead and load that up with wax. And this little red square is our wax. There's a little clear coat on there, so we're going to get it in there. All up. All right. So I think I'm going to go with the strawberry right in the front. And we're going to peel off the clear cover to it. And you'll see that the top of this is shiny and it has a sticky adhesive to it, which is going to hold your flat back gems to it. So all you're going to do is pick your favorite colors, and you can start there, and you're just going to match them up. Let's move these out of the way so you can see a little better. So you're just going to line them up. And you're going to just keep continuing around and filling in all the fun colors.
All right, Miss Sarah, since we're starting with the strawberry,
All right.
and we're getting ready to go back to school.
Don't say it. They don't want to hear it.
I'm sorry, but we'll start with the fun one. What was your favorite thing to find in your lunchbox?
Ooh. You know, my mom was kind of a stickler, and I didn't get fun treats in my lunchbox. So my favorite childhood memory was my best friend used to get zebra cakes in her lunch, and because it came with 2, she used to give me one of them, and she was the best friend ever.
I love that.
So that's probably mine. What about you?
I will say I am a huge peanut butter and jelly fan,
Ooh.
but I like strawberry jelly, so that's what made me think of it was your strawberry choice and stickers.
I agree. I cannot do grape jelly.
No.
Strawberry for life.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I never got, well, I always used to trade my sweet treats for other people's sweet treats.
The
so,
bartering,
yeah.
elementary bartering system, the underground swap. All right, so we got all our pink ones in there, and then you're just gonna move on to the next color. And if they start to not be sticking well to your tool, you can just load it up with a little bit more wax as needed. And keep going through them. These will be a great addition for back to school to add to folders and notebooks and all the things.
Pencil pouch.
Yes, because you gotta know, which one's yours, and everybody got a million of them, so good way to personalize it. Right, our last color is the clear, because there's so many flying strawberries, so we gotta, get his wings going. So this is what you get when you're all finished. You get a cute beaded strawberry, gemmed strawberry, and then you can add it to your notebook. You can make a card. Play with this one. Peel it off the clear backing. Go. You can add a fun message. Maybe. You're yay back to school, because I know everybody's excited. And then you can give it to your friend. The other thing that this kit comes with, besides all these fun stickers, we have these awesome sun catchers, which are a little bit bigger. And they're going to be completely adhesive once you pull this sticky away. So one side is just smooth, and then the other side, when you peel it away, all of the clear part is sticky. So it's like built-in glue right on there. And then you're going to peel that away. I'm going to do the unicorn this time. And then on the back of your directions, you're going to flip it over, and you're going to see these little templates, and you can go ahead, pull the sticky sheet off, and you can line it up, and it can show you exactly where you can place your gems at, so that you can make the pattern, and you can do whatever pattern you like with it. On the box, we have, an example. Let me see if I can get that in there. Have an example of one, you can follow and use those colors, or, you can use whatever colors you like. This is kind of open, which is nice. And then you're going to do the same technique as you did with the stickers. You're going to just go ahead and pick up your gem and push it down, and it will stick automatically to the surface because it has that sticky already on there. So you don't have to add anything or glue anything. It's all ready for you. So you're going to go ahead and continue that on whatever colors you want your fun unicorn hair to be. We're going to get some pink in here. And the fun part about the sun catchers is you can hang them in your window, or you can stand them up. They have two ways to display them. Or if you feel like adding a string, you can do that. You can put them in your locker, all kinds of fun things. So as you go through and add all your colors, you're gonna keep continuing through and you're gonna get something like this. So this is our finished one. And then you can take this and you can put in, there's a little piece that comes with it and it fits together in the bottom slit right there. And you can take that and it will stand up. You want to switch and I can put it on the shelf or something? So it can stand up and we have the rainbow back here too, all finished. And then if you want to hang it another way, you can take a ribbon and put it through it. Okay, and tie it off. Or what else comes with it is we have, if you want to put it on the window, we have these fun suction cups. And all you do is, it has a hook built onto the bottom of it. You add it to the hole and it sticks right on your window.
All right, Miss Sarah, I'm gonna ask you to do a challenge.
All right.
I want you to choose a sticker, but not follow the colored background.
Ooh. All
You're
right.
gonna go
Do it.
crazy.
Which one should I do?
I'll let you pick whichever one you're feeling.
Let's do the star one. Because the star one looks pretty fun. I think you could get crazy at those colors. This is me wishing there was one more week of summer. I could wave my magic wand and get one more week. Okay, so we're gonna pick up and do opposite colors because there's really no rules with this, you know, you can do whatever you want. That's what's fun. And there's lots of gems in here, so let's go pink up here. Blue. I like it not being the same color. I like your challenge.
I like to think outside.
I
the
know.
box.
Getting wild over there. Oh, I already broke my rule and put the right color on there. How dare I? Following rule.
Well, Sarah, with the summer coming to the end, what was your favorite thing that you've done or going to do before summer ends?
Well, my kids go back to school tomorrow.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So over the weekend, we did a little trip and went to Red River Gorge in Kentucky.
Oh,
and
wow.
It was awesome. We camped and we took our puppy. We went hiking and it was so much fun. And it was a nice little downtime before everybody's back to the grind, I guess. So
Mhm.
yes, that was my favorite part. But just actually relaxing this summer and was nice too.
Mhm.
What about you?
Well, my sister got married.
Ooh,
So that took up a lot of my summer, but I got a brother.
that's
and I'm
awesome.
So excited.
And I ate some of those cookies you brought in from that one. It was tasty.
Whole lot of dessert.
Yeah. I think this might be my favorite. It's breaking the rules of this one.
These are rules you're allowed to
Yeah,
break.
these are okay rules to break. So I'm going to show you guys how fun it is when you don't have the same color. And it gives a little bit more contrast and yeah, it's super fun.
Beautiful.
We can just add that to our notebook because she needs more stickers.
Obviously.
Yes. And they're so durable. Like you can just put it in your book bag and they stay on there so well. So fun.
All right, one more.
All
I
right.
want to see an animal.
You know what? My daughter's favorite. I'm gonna have to go with the panda.
Oh, you have to give it to her.
Yes. Charlotte is a panda girl. This will be all the rage in first grade when she goes back to school.
I was gonna say, I do. That is my favorite animal.
Pandas?
Pandas.
They're like the cool thing right now, I guess.
They
I
are
don't know.
awesome.
Yeah.
All right, what was your favorite subject in school?
Well,
Not art.
oh,
Art doesn't count. I mean, art
seriously?
doesn't count.
You're asking the girl who does art for a living what her
Yeah.
favorite?
I was gonna say, I'm like, oh, I should have started with that rule.
Okay, well, it's obviously art, but if I can't choose art, I would say science.
Oh.
I love nature and all that fun stuff. So the environmental science aspect of things and earth science and outer space and that kind of stuff was super fun to me. And actually over the weekend, we just had a meteor shower. If anybody got to see any of those fun, it's kind of past a lot of bedtimes, but there was a lot of cool meteors out. And so that's kind of stuff is really cool, I think.
Did you ever have a class pet?
A class pet. I don't really remember a class pet, but I had a lot of pets at my house.
Oh,
My mom let us have like any pet we wanted.
I love that.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't have any class pets, but I had a science teacher who had a stuffed squirrel
Oh,
that would just sit on his shelf, his bookshelf.
was always watching.
Mhm.
Nice. Yes, when we were growing up, my mom was an awesome parent to allow us, my mom and dad let us keep or get, we had birds, we had crayfish at some period, we had lizards, we had gerbils, we had dogs and cats. It's like a zoo.
Okay, I had next to no pets, couple fish, one guinea pig, and that was it.
Hey, that's still something, right?
Yes.
I know, now my kids want all the pets, but I gotta remember, it was always a fun thing, but
Wonder where they got it from.
I know, right? We have the dog that is good for now, but sure our zoo will grow. And these are pets, our little panda pet that we don't have to feed or clean up after.
That reminds us of our plant pets.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
ones you do have to water. You don't
Yes.
necessarily have to feed.
Right? Just a little maintenance.
Well, I guess they water themselves. You just
Yeah.
gotta fill up the dish.
All right. You know, my daughter is gonna jazz up her school stuff for tomorrow with this bad boy. And then the nice thing is everything stays in this tray while you're working on it. You can add more, as you need it, but all you gotta do is dump them right back in the bag when you're done, and it makes cleanup so easy. The wax doesn't dry out. You can just keep adding it as you need it. So it's really, really great as a work on a couple, come back to it. You don't have to keep and do them all at once. And even if you're like started your sun catcher and you want to come back to it, you can just add the little clear acetate back on and rework it another day. So it's not like something you have to sit and finish if you just have a little bit of time. So it's nice for that aspect as well.
All right, that's it for us today. Thank you for joining us. I hope you had a lot of fun, and we can't wait to see you in 2 weeks. when we're back creating more.
Thanks,
Thank-
guys.